The suspension on this bike was not made for me or you. It was not set up to suit our individual riding styles. It was definitely not intended for the racetrack. It was actually made to satisfy the average weight rider with average skills doing average things on the road. So if we want to turn this Ninja 400 into a track-ready range bike that handles like it's on rails, the first thing that needs replacing is the OEM suspension. So in this video, we'll start the process off and install a high-performance Bitubo race suspension on the rear of the bike. The rear shock I chose is the XXT71 Bitubo model. We set it up, or we got it delivered with a 0.95 kilogram per millimeter spring. Now, the install is really easy to do, by the way, on this particular bike. You simply support the weight of the bike frame, remove two 14 millimeter bolts and nuts that hold the shock in, and out it will come. Now, to make a bit of room, I removed the rear tyre hugger. I've seen it in videos where some people like to remove the left side pillion foot peg, but I just didn't find that necessary. The length of the original shock is 321 millimeters. The XXT71 that we installed is actually 10 millimeters longer at 331 millimeters long. So you've got to keep that in mind when you're setting up the geometry of the bike, which we're going to talk about when we do the front suspension video. Now, when you have everything installed, including the 4 cartridges, you need to set the rider sag and also establish a baseline with the damping settings. This rear shock has what they refer to as a stepless or continuous rebound adjuster. It's where you simply insert a steel rod and rotate a threaded ring to make changes. Each turn of that ring moves the preload by 1 millimeter at the shock. Now, I set this up with 9 millimeters of preload, which resulted in a rider sag of 29 millimeters. For the compression and rebound damping on the rear shock, I first set them both to the middle of their range, which is actually 12 clicks out from fully in if it has a 24 click range. I then added a couple of clicks to the rebound and made it a little slower, and removed a couple of clicks from the compression, which would allow it to compress faster. So this simply means the suspension will compress a little quicker than it will rebound. Well, that's the back end of the bike ready to go, but it's only half of the job. The front end needs to match the performance of the back end. So in the next video, we do just that. We get to install a matching set of Bitubo pressurized 4 cartridges.